Hey guys, Brittany here. Today I'm going to be showing you a piece of concept art that I did for a story that I've been working on for probably too long now. Here I'm starting out with the sky. I knew I wanted it to be a dark sky with like a lighter bottom because there is a city on the opposite side of this mountain range that I'm doing right here. I didn't really do a sketch for it, though I guess you could technically say that what I'm doing right here is a sketch, because it doesn't show up in the final piece, because I like all the textures that's coming out from it, but it wasn't what I was really going for. Maybe in another piece I'll do that, but for right now I decided to go over it with a different brush later on. I did like these colors, but it was too bright. Yeah, here I'm going over the mountain range with on a different layer with a different brush. I really do like these colors though. Maybe, like I said, maybe in another piece I can use these same colors. But I knew what I was going for, and I wanted it to be like a dreary walk to this mountain pass, because it's kind of what it is. It's supposed to be like a foreboding mountain pass that it's not the easiest way to get to the city on the other side, but it's the fastest way. Otherwise, they'd have to go all the way around this mountain range. I think here's where I'm going over it with the final brushes that I do. I was going to keep that textured layer underneath and have the layer that I'm doing right here filtered over top of it, but it wasn't looking right for me, so I decided to just scrap the bottom layer entirely. Here I'm actually making that pathway that they would have to travel on, and I was trying to make it look as like treacherous as possible. It doesn't really look that treacherous, but if you could imagine some steep cliffs on the side of this pathway. And here I add another little mountain in front of that back one, just because it just needed something in that spot. Because it just didn't look right, and I thought, oh well, I'll put this here and that'll make it kind of seem like there is another cliff on the opposite side of that pathway. You see there, I'm trying to fix that bottom layer to just make it work. And it wasn't working out. I don't think I've turned it off yet here. There, I was trying to see if there was a brush that I could use that would work for trees. Then I decided to just not do them yet, and I'd do them later. Thank goodness I did, because I found a better brush for them. And then I had added a really dark filter over top of that mountain range, but I didn't record it. It was just something I was testing out, and I liked it and didn't want to touch it. And then here I'm adding those trees. They're really dark now, but in the final, I think they are lighter. But I wanted to do like a layer. Oh, there I'm fixing my pen because I had to reinstall my driver. Everything was going wrong this week. So my pen wasn't set up the way I liked it. Anyway, because I like this idea that there's all this fog coming in. That's the idea that in the part that I wrote in the story, where there's just all this fog in this area before the mountains. And I wanted a layer of fog, then trees, fog, trees, fog. And I did add another tree later. I like that I add a little bit of fog past on that one little mountain that I had added in. And I add just silhouettes of men on horses. You can't really see them in the final piece. They're there. They're not as important. It's just kind of showing that there's people that use this path. So I just wanted them to be all simplistic silhouettes. I was trying to make it seem like the flag is sticking out above the fog, but then decided against it. It wasn't really working out. And then one final tree up in front, more fog, and then I made the top of the sky a lot darker and tried to make it brighter down at the bottom, and put a little bit of light on the pathway. Here I did that last filter. Put a little bit of light on the top of the trees, like the light from on the mountain is just hitting the tops. And then here's the final piece. I had gone back in and did a color correction on it because it was hard to see a lot of stuff, and once I did the color correction you could easily see the pathway, the people, all the lines of the trees, and it just looks better. I do like the darkness that I did have, but I also like to be able to see everything that's going on. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.